building a team with the best draft pick in the history of each NFL team. And we're going to be using this video from the NFL to help us do that.
When you're the 199th pick, it was like, whew.
Yeah, to no one's surprise, the Patriots are starting us off, and of course, it's quarterback Tom Brady. As you can see, we only have 3.5 million coins to build this team, which is going to throw in a little bit of an extra challenge for us. So we're going to end up selecting this 95 overall Redux Tom Brady for 102,000 coins. Because if we run out of coins before finishing building our team, I'm going to be stuck with gold players in those spots. And when we try to win a game with this team, if I don't win, I have to discard our most expensive purchase for 0 coins.
There's something about Lawrence Taylor that is larger than life.
Lawrence Taylor has a 99 overall card, but it's 700,000 coins. So I think this is a good opportunity to buy a lower card for 33K, and we'll be able to get some more expensive players throughout this video. So we're going to start Lawrence Taylor off as our right outside linebacker number 2.
Detroit Lions select Barry Sanders.
The 3rd overall pick in the first round of the 1989 draft. He also has a 600,000 coin card, but we're going to go ahead and grab his 88. We've just got to be smart about these coins. I don't want to get stuck with a terrible team in the end. But I've also got this 90 overall B&D card for his Ring of Honor. So we're actually going to use this 90 overall that I have. And he's going to be our running back number 2.
The Arizona Cardinals select Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Legend. Pick number 3 in the first round of the 2004 draft. Looks like he's got a 94 overall card for 84,000 coins. That's going to be a great receiver contribution to our team. But I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of wide receivers in this, so we're going to go ahead and stick him at wide receiver number 4.
First choice, first round, Buffalo selects defensive end Bruce Smith.
The first overall pick in the 1985 draft. And he's got a 95 overall card. And Bruce Smith is going to be our right end number 1.
This is Jim Brown, the most devastating ball carrier in the history of football.
The Browns have had a lot of bad picks. I mean, we're talking Johnny Manziel type picks. Jim Brown, unfortunately, is not in Madden. We're going to be going to the Sports Illustrated article to see what other great draft picks the Browns have had. It looks like Clay Matthews, not the Clay Matthews from the Packers, is one of the Browns' best draft picks they've ever had. It was taken at the 12th pick of the 1978 draft. And there's actually only one available. Thank God he is. He's a right outside linebacker for only 18K. We are doing great on coins right now. And he's going to be our right outside linebacker number 1.
With the 75th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Russell Wilson.
It's easy to forget that Russell Wilson was a 3rd round draft pick. But of course, we already have a quarterback in Tom Brady, so let's see what other great picks the Seahawks have had. From the Seattle Times, it looks like they have cornerback Richard Sherman, who was drafted in 2011. And he's got a 95 overall Redux card for 128,000 coins. So far, this is our most expensive purchase yet. But I think we're still going to get some better cornerbacks. So we're going to put him at cornerback number 3.
Brent Tarkington was really the first model of the mobile quarterback.
Brand Tarkenton, another quarterback, which we've obviously already got. But thankfully, the Vikings have had some great draft picks, including Randall McDaniel. What a dope name, honestly. Randall McDaniel. Looks like the highest one we're going to find is a 91 overall. We'll pick him up for 27K. And we've got our first offensive lineman. This one's starting at guard with Randall McDaniel.
Eric is so calmly spoken, but when he gets on the field, he's a different mentality.
I think that was Ray Lewis talking, but he's talking about Derek Brooks, who was drafted with the 28th pick in 1995. But 450K for a limited that, unfortunately, we don't have any Reduxes up. It's just way too much. We're going to go ahead and add his right outside linebacker, 88 overall for 13,000 coins. And since I already have 2 right outside linebackers, we're going to go ahead and put him at middle linebacker. We're only 9 teams through. We still have... You guys make fun of my math all the time. 23 teams left. Hey, I got there eventually.
When did y'all get a load of me?
Sharp! Touchdown!
Shannon Sharp, pick 192. He was a 7th round pick in 1990. Disrespect, man. He doesn't have a card in Madden. That's actually ridiculous. Instead, let's go with running back Terrell Davis, who was a 6th round pick in the same year, 1995. We went with the lower version of Barry Sanders, so let's go with the maximum version of Terrell Davis here for 227K. He's going to end up being our halfback 1.
Tackle Bruce Matthews, USC.
It's another offensive lineman. That's good. I was starting to get worried that we weren't going to get a ton of them in our options. We're going to go ahead and pick up the 96 overall version. I need a strong offensive line, or we're just stuck in the mud. So for 200K, 96 overall, Bruce Matthews. But since we already have a left guard, we're going to put him at right guard.
Number 12 is the quarterback, Roger Staubach.
Unfortunately, we already have another quarterback. Instead, I feel like we could go with another legendary wide receiver, one of my favorite Cowboys ever, Michael Irvin, who was drafted 11th overall in 1988. It looks like the best variation up on the auction block is this 94 overall for 78,000 coins, and we'll put him at wide receiver number 2.
Up and select quarterback
Dan Marino of Pittsburgh.
Another quarterback. Come on, help me out. But according to Sports Illustrated, another fantastic draft pick, which we can actually add to our team, is cornerback Xavier Howard in the second round of the 2016 draft, which he's got this 96 overall for a great price at 129,000 coins. We'll scoop him up and make him our cornerback number 1.
Round selection, Joe Green.
He's one of the first people that came in and could explode off the ball.
At the 4th overall pick, our first defensive tackle, and a mean one at that. I know, bad puns, bad, terrible puns. 253,000 coins. 96 overall, Joe Green is going to be our defensive tackle number 1.
You don't know who Steve Smith is. By the end of this game, you don't know who he is.
Can you believe this guy was a 3rd round pick? Some of this is so surprising to me. And he has a 94 overall Redux receiver card for 80K. We'll go ahead and scoop him up. We're 15 teams through, and we've already spent over 1.5 million coins. Steve Smith is going to be our wide receiver number 3.
Namath, he has some of that swagger.
Joe Namath, 1965, the fur jacket wearing, kissing reporters.
I want to kiss you.
Absolute legend. Of course, we've got a quarterback, so we won't be able to use him, but instead we'll be able to add a hell of a cornerback to our team. Revis Island himself, who was taken number 14 in the 2007 NFL draft. I think we'll go with this highest overall, man. Revis Island, 200,000 coins. And we're putting Revis Island at cornerback number 2.
I'm gonna hit you hard. You hear me? You hear me? I'm the greatest.
Supplemental draft. I don't even know what that is in 1984. He was a 4th overall pick. We're going to go ahead and scoop up his 94 overall because 500,000 coins is just crazy to pay. And we're going to put him at left end.
NFL can select Matt Ryan.
Of course, we have a quarterback already. So instead, let's go with their 2nd best draft pick ever. Receiver Julio Jones. A 97 overall card for 223,000 coins. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our wide receiver number 1. He's just banging on the guy's shoulder pad. Gene Upshaw, the 17th overall pick for the Las Vegas Raiders, who does not have a card in Madden. Are you freaking kidding me? So let's go to the defensive side of the ball. He was drafted in 1981, Howie Long. And he's only got an 85 overall card. Are you kidding me? Well, 2,400 coins. We'll go ahead and put him at defensive tackle, I guess, because Reggie White's already better than him.
The Indianapolis Colts select quarterback Peyton Manning.
And we already have a quarterback. So instead, let's go with Dwight Freeney, who was selected 11th overall in the 2002 draft. Got a 97 overall, but it's a little expensive. We're down to 1.4 million coins, and we still have a ton of players left to get. So we're going to go with the 91 overall card for 21,000 coins. And he's going to be our right end number 2.
Ball played 16 seasons in Washington.
I knew there would be so many quarterbacks. That's the tough part about making these videos. Okay, well, instead, let's go with one of the hardest hitting safeties in the history of the NFL. I mean, we've all seen the Pro Bowl hit. We're going to add safety Sean Taylor to our team. 95 overall Sean Taylor for 122K. I mean, I can't not do it. Only 1.3 million coins left, though, so we've got to be smart about these purchases. Oh, we've got our first safety for the team.
Give me the hard walk to pay.
Running up those hills, the 4th overall pick in 1975 to the Chicago Bears, baby. Bears. But we've already got 2 running backs. So let's go ahead and add the linebacker taken in 2003. We're going to add Lance Briggs. Oh, we're way overpaying for this. This should be like a 70,000 coin card at a 94 overall, but 123K for my guy, Lance Briggs. And we've already got a right outside linebacker, so we're going to put him at left outside linebacker.
J.J. Watt, defensive end, Wisconsin.
The 11th pick in 2011. So we'll end up spending 165,000 on the Milkman, who's going to be our left end number 1. And this defensive line is looking scary.
Running back from Florida, Fred Taylor. Their top draft choice.
It doesn't get much recognition, but of course, we've already got so many running backs. So instead, we can go with the left tackle out of Southern California in the 1995 draft, Tony Baselli. 149,000 coins for a 92 overall. This hurts my heart. We still have 25% of our players to add with under 900K to do it. But hey, at least we've got a starting left tackle now.
Ray Lewis, linebacker, University of Miami.
Oh my God, I want to spend so many coins on this card. 295K. It's just too much, man. Let's go with his 35,000 coin, 92 overall most feared card. We've got to make sure we're not ending up with any core golds. That severely will hurt our team against any opponent. And it looks like we've got a middle linebacker number 1.
Kansas City Chiefs select
Patrick Mahomes.
To no one's surprise, of course, Mahomes is the best Chiefs pick ever, but they have a great history in the NFL draft. Obviously, you got players like Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, but one caught my eye here. Tony Gonzalez. We still need a tight end. Literally, if I bought this Ring of Honor card, we would have pretty much 0 coins left, and we still have like 6 teams to do. It looks like the best version we're going to get is this 93 overall Tony G for 76,000 coins. Please, no more quarterbacks.
Great players feel the game. I can feel when you're going to run the ball.
Pick number 5 of 1990. 87 or 97 with a 400,000 coin difference. I still have players to buy. And we still got some powerhouses left, like the Rams, the 49ers, Saints, Bengals, and Packers. But he's going to go in our middle linebacker 2 spot.
The greatest defensive end, David Deacon Jones.
I had no idea his name was David, but he was taken in 1961. This really stinks. He's got an 89 overall in the game at least, and I don't see anything better, so I guess we're going to have to go with this 85 overall. Since we already have 2 left ends, I guess we'll put him at defensive tackle.
You knew that when everything was on the line, Joe wouldn't let us down.
Taken in the 3rd round. We do already have a quarterback. But hey, I've got a signed picture of him for our pristine auction opening. Let's go with Jerry Rice, who was taken in the 1st round of the 1985 draft. He's got a 98 overall for 500K. He's also got a 92 overall for 44K. We have 3 teams left. I think we got to go with 44,000. We already have some really good wide receivers, so I'm still pretty happy adding a 92 overall. And we'll go ahead and put him at wide receiver number 5 because that's all we have left.
Ricky Jackson was born to play football.
For 216K. Okay, we're spending some coin on this guy, Ricky Jackson. We'll go ahead and put him at defensive tackle number 2 behind Mean Joe Green.
When Anthony Munoz was drafted, he was perfect.
In 1980, Anthony Munoz, we needed another offensive lineman. That's so good for us. It is 95 overall card for 104,000 coins. And since we have a left tackle already, we'll go ahead and put him at our right tackle. I don't have a center, a fullback, or a strong safety, so we're going to end up with at least a couple gold players here.
Green Bay Packers select Aaron Rodgers.
Pick number 24, Aaron Rodgers. We already have a quarterback. But the Packers also drafted the man out of Florida State, defensive back Leroy Butler in 1990. Okay, well, he does have a card in Madden, but unfortunately there are none up on the auction house. And you can't even make him in sets. Are you kidding? So we're going to have to put a core gold player in his spot. Rayshawn Jenkins is not who I wanted at our strong safety. We also have to add a core gold at center and a core gold at fullback. We ended with a 92 overall team. It's time to take this team into a game and see if we can win, because if I can't, I'm going to discard our most expensive card for 250 points. Oh, this is good. Great top 3 right there. Oh my God, an even better top 3. And on our first play, our D-line comes up huge. Oh my God, we picked it up. Mean Joe Green. JJ Watt forces the fumble. Mean Joe Green runs it in. Dude, this defensive line is so nasty. And on his second possession, not much change. That's mine. He throws it right at Ray Lewis, who's got lurkers at a scoop and score. Can I get the rage quit already? No, okay. And then we find our tight end. Red zone threat. Guy is calling some crazy stuff, like an RPO. Trying to blitz. I got baited. Pick. Are you kidding me, Revis Island? Oh, that's a fumble. We forced another one. And then we find Steve Smith over the middle of the field just to throw it to Tony Gonzalez again. Red zone threat. It's too easy, bro. Tony G. Impressive performance. And he wants to continue the game. This team is actually stacked because from this point on, it was an absolute massacre. Pick. D-line pick. Ricky Jackson. Ricky freaking Jackson. And then he throws me another interception after an errant ball. We take a huge lead and we force the rage quit. But if you like this, I did a video where I scored with one player from every year of the NFL draft since 2000. Click up here. You don't want to miss it.